Hello everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. So here I am going to discuss this writing task 1 that was part of 14th January IELTS exam. Okay, so let's read this question statement as well as we will just discuss all the steps, all the features also, how to analyze any bar graph, line graph or any writing task 1, how to analyze, how to go about for everyone. Okay. So let's start with the question statement first. So what the question statement is saying, the graph below gives information about car ownership in Britain from 1971 to 2007. Okay, so this is line graph as you can see it here. So in line graph they have given this title Britain from 1971 to 2007 and this is percentages. Okay, so this is percentages. So 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%. How I am analyzing, how I am reading the any graph or chart, you just notice it, how I will be doing everything. So here I can see 4 lines, 1 2 3 4. So first line name is 1 car, second is no car, third line name is 2 cars and fourth one is 3 or more cars. So of course here I can see this line is cutting this line and here also this line is cutting down. Okay, so here years, here percentages. Okay, and here something also written under this line chart, households with regular use of a car, Great Britain. Okay, so each and every word what is written, that is written in this diagram or chart, you can say, you have to use every word, you have to copy in your writing task 1 answer, report writing. Okay, don't leave any word like this also, households with regular use of a car or Great Britain, everything you have to use in your answer. Okay, so now important thing is here, when you get your task, so what are the main features of graph, how you will analyze the things we will discuss. First important thing is you have to look for maximum thing. First we have discussed the percentages, these years also, and I can see 4 lines with different names. And then how will you analyze for writing? First you have to see what is the maximum or like which one is the highest point here in this. So highest or maximum you can say here. So here these 2 lines are starting from the highest point here, like this one is at the highest in 1971. Okay, so around 47 because 47% or 48% you can say, around, you can just give approximately 48 or 47% you can say, and here you can say just around 45%. Okay, so these 2 points are the highest, and what is the minimum? So after maximum it is minimum. These 2 points are under 10%, and this, especially this one, the last category, is under 5%. So it means this is minimal percentage, this category started. Okay, so we had discussed maximum and minimum. Now you can see how I have explained it to you. You can see maximum we have already discussed. First 2 lines were around 45, or you can say above 45%. So they just started, they were at maximum. And minimum, last 2 lines, they both are under 10%. Okay, another striking point that we had discussed means 2 lines are cutting each other or crossing each other. Okay, and while discussing the details in body paragraph 3 and 4, we will write the percentage also and the year also. In this year they are cutting each other at this point, at this percentage. Okay, so data, so as we know, data is presented in percentages or proportion. So these 3 words you will be using it, and of course we have to discuss in years also. And definitely the years were from 1971 to 2007. We will all talk about past tense, but in first paragraph and in overall paragraph we can use present tense also. Okay, especially in first paragraph. Now let's look at the introduction. Now this is question statement. How we can write our introduction, you can just have a look. So this is my introduction, you can say. Yes, before starting my introduction, so I would request please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. So this is my introduction. The line graph, there it was given, the graph below gives the line graph or chart. You can use only one, not both. Okay, so graph is given in the question statement. I will be using this chart. The line chart depicts the proportion of cars ownership or possession. Okay, ownership is given in question statement, that's why I have cut it down. So I have deliberately written over here because so that you can come to know that it is already written in question statement, these two words. That's why I am cutting it, and we will be using another word for synonym for this kind of thing. Possession by Britishers over the tenure of 36 years. Now where is 36 years were not written, so I have just counted the things. Okay, from 1971 to 2007. So this is introduction. Now for second body paragraph, that is overall paragraph. So what we can see, what we can write here, overall, or you can write another language. From the overall point of view also you can write. So what I am telling you, please watch it again and again. So this is really very important video for you, important description for you when you are writing task 1. Only one video is efficient. Okay, is that you can find it. Overall it is clear. Okay, it is apparent from the graph also you can write. It is clear that these figures had significant variations. Variations means up and down in the line chart. Okay, now as I told you, we will be discussing in overall paragraph maximum, minimum, and any other thing you can any other special thing you can discuss in this second paragraph, but without any facts and figures. Figures you are not going to write in this. So up to here in green color, this is second paragraph for second overall point of view. Okay, it is clear that these figures had significant variations in the line chart. The maximum number of households with no car has dropped sharply, but 2 cars, first I will show you maximum numbers of, you can see this maximum numbers over the time period it had dropped. Okay, it had dropped from here to here. Okay, and here, but 2-car household owners has risen significantly, while having 2 or 3 cars owners were at almost stable. Okay, so this is overall point of view. Here only green part, you just look at the green part only, that we had discussed about the maximum also, and while having 2 or 3 car owners were at almost stable. So maximum, minimum you can always talk, and you can just look at the data table chart. What we have discussed in overall, so maximum no car holders, they had from maximum to they had this line had dropped significantly, and definitely 2 car holders line had risen up significantly. So opposite things we have discussed over here, and this is again stable kind of thing. The last line we have discussed, we have told here. Overall what we can see, we have to just discuss in second paragraph. Now coming to the details. So coming to the details, so how you are going to discuss the details in body 3 and body paragraph 1. So what kind of things you can write? Of course, when the first year, when it started, from here it is started, you have to discuss first year compulsory and the last year compulsory, because here how it started and how it opened the account, with what percentage, it's important. And then you can show, you can explain the progress, whether it progressed or whether it decreased. Okay, how it is decreasing. So this turn wise, and I will be taking 4 years, first 1971, and then comparing the things with 2007, and where they are meeting this year also I will be explaining it. Okay, overall we will just do the things. Okay, first I will start with 1971. You can see in 1971, and I have combined the two lines kind of thing. In 1971, the majority of all Britain citizens did not own a private car, which was nearly 50%. Okay, so simply I am explaining it. No car, did not have car, and which was around 50%. Okay, which was nearly, so that I have written which was nearly 50%. The same trend followed by one car households started with 44, it is 44, yeah, less than 45, which remained stable till the last year 2007. Okay, so how it is stable? So this line we are talking about, stable till this. Okay, so so the next line, while no car, now third line we are talking, while no car households saw a dramatic decline. So same thing for this category, did not own a car. For this category I am explaining, while no car households saw a dramatic decline every year. So how it is so every year you can say, this first line is no car, every year it is declining and declining. Okay, so that's why you can see no car household saw a dramatic decline every year and had shown approximately 25% figures down in the graph. Okay, the share of ownership, now the next line, here you can use an furthermore you can also or compare, on the other hand you can use any other thing, you can contrasting language you can use. The share of ownership of two cars households amounted to 7%, while 3% around had 3 or more car households. So I have combined these two percentages, these two lines I will show you. So now I am talking about these two lines, still I am talking about 1971 only. Okay, so now I am talking about these two lines. You can see around which had 3 or more car households in the year. Now combination of two lines. Now both last two categories, so I am explaining it in full. Now both last two categories started from minimal less than 10%. However, two cars household line graph progressed each year and had reached up to 25% in the year 2000. So I started explanation from 1971 of these two categories and ended up with 2007, the final year. Okay, so of course each year, so two lines are just doing opposite. First no car and the second two cars, it rose significantly. Now next paragraph, what I am going to write it, you can see, throughout the years one car householders had been the most famous type since its proportion has not changed at the end of 2007. So I will show you one car also. So you can see here one car. So one car, this is one car. One car is stable and no car is going down and two cars is going up. Okay. Now after explaining this, now this thing is left. These two cutting points. So in 1975 and in 2003, they cut each other at 25% and here almost 45%. Okay, so because we are going to explain everything in detail, so each and every point whatever we are discussing, we will be giving percentages also, proportion also. Now you can see the last paragraph, throughout the years one car households has been the most famous type since its proportion has not changed at the end of 2000 year. Okay, so another striking point in the chart is that in 1975 and 2003, now I have combined both the years. If you wish, you can just explain it separately. No car household category crossed one car line and crossed with two car households. Okay, so here you need to write percentage at 45 and cross two car lines in 2003 at 25%. Yes, 25% I have written. Lastly, the percentage of households with two cars steadily rose to around 6% in 2007. So this way you can explain all your writing task 1, but you need to express, you need to find, you need to analyze the topic first and then you start writing it. Okay. I will show you my whole writing, just a minute. Now you can see this is my whole writing.